Tony Inhill,
Here.
Ernie Babin,
Here.
Matt Benoit,
Here.
Jeff W.,
Here.
Merlin Newred, Jan Rogers,
Here.
Barry Studier, Marvin Stewart, Mickey Thomas. You have a quorum.
Thank you. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes from our October 7th meeting?
So move.
Moved by Jan,
Second.
second by Matt. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion passed. New business application, Mr. Black.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We have one local concern, and this is at the end of Crozier Drive, there's an existing pump station, well, sewage treatment plant. And they want to replace it because it's in bad shape. So what this application is just to do that. This area is upland. This is the location of it. At the very end of Crozier, which is off of LA 315. That's the footprint, pretty much existing. This is just some of the drawings, things they want to do. So my recommendation for this is to issue a NDSI.
Jeff made a motion, second by Jan. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed?
Yeah.
Motion passed.
We didn't have any state concerns and no consistency determination. However, we have a little presentation here.
Well, okay.
It's-
Wanna
it's-
do it?
I just wanted y'all to see. We have our Ducks Unlimited banquet actually happening this Thursday at the Houma Civic Center. And since I was getting this ready to show the people that help sponsor Ducks Unlimited, I wanted y'all to be up to date on this too. So this is the latest area that shows the projects, and y'all can just wanted y'all to get an idea of what's actually happening here. You can click to the next one. So you can see the ones that are completed, the ones that are heading to construction, and ones that are, getting permits and stuff. You can click one more time, I guess, to the next one. And just to see where we're standing on that. Just wanted y'all to see on that. There's a big, the big terracing going on down in Fouchon right now, and a lot of planning going on down there, and these other projects. Just wanted y'all to be able to see what's actually happening. The one bad thing about all this, nobody can see this from the road. I mean, nobody knows this is actually happening. But what's good about the one down in Fouchon is the next time you're traveling down there, you're on the elevated highway, you look over to the right, you can see all the terraces out there and get to see what that way. If you've been down there, you saw it was all open water, and now the terrace is there. And if you turn left to go to Grand Isle, it's right there on the side of the road. So the next phase is going to be on the left side of the interstate there, so you can kind of let people know that that's what it is, and they're trying to get signs up and stuff out there to be able to let people know what it is. But that terracing is a good avenue without building major land. It's a good avenue to at least stop the wave fetch on the existing marsh, and to make some habitat for ducks and fish. So
Yeah, I want to say that we've had a great partnership with Ducks Unlimited in this parish, and they have done almost as many projects as Quipper has in a shorter period of time.
right.
As a matter of fact, in my report, we've got the cooperative endeavor agreement with Ducks Unlimited is being signed by DU right now, and that's going to do the phase 2 of the Bayrocracy terracing, and that should get underway late December, perhaps, or early next year. We're working with Ducks Unlimited on the Karen Crow Bayou diversion. They're just great people to work with, and we can get things done a lot quicker than going through the Quipper process, which takes
But we know how long that takes.
a long time. So, I mean, these guys, man,
Well, and another thing is when they're doing a project, they're able to permit more than they actually have money for. And then if they come with some extra money, they can extend the project while it's actually got contractors on site. So,
Yeah.
and then they're able to get a lot of matching money through NACA and all that other stuff. And they're doing that basically in-house with the engineering and the permitting and then, and making it happen. So, yes, I agree
yeah,
with that.
that's the situation with number 8, which is that Rockersy Marsh Terraces Phase 2. It was already engineered and permitting, just didn't have the money to complete it. So
Right.
with the parish matching grant through CPRA that we were awarded and the local match, we're gonna do this project.
That's great. But there again, I don't know if y'all play with OnX or Google Earth and all that kind of stuff. You start looking on there, you start seeing the footprints of the terraces everywhere. When they first started the terracing, they were really worried that we just didn't have the base down below. We're trying to stay near ridges and things like that to build up the terraces. But now we've got enough good soil down there that the terraces are stacking up and staying up. So it's been a good project to continue across here
Absolutely.
with a little bit of a money that we have. And then I think there's one more sheet just to show one more. That just goes and show you upcoming projects across the entire state on the southern end. So just wanted y'all to get an idea of it and know that that's what's happening out there.
Thank you, Jeff, for the update. Yeah, the one terraces that most people probably can see the best is down Island Road, and those are thriving.
Yeah.
Those are growing up and thriving.
Right. And what's good about it, it makes habitat for the mottle ducks and the wading birds and stuff like
And
that.
it breaks the wave action
It's the
coming
wave
onto
action,
the road
but-
and
but
the
Then
land.
to build the marsh, you have to dig a ditch, right, in the water. So that gives you redfish habitat to swim around in around them too. So it does good for everything. So
Okay, thank you. Discussion of restoration project, Mr. Black.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You've got the report, and let me point out to you on page 1, there's 4 projects there, C, D, E, and F, which has really been no change, but those we anticipate going to construction bid first part of the year. 2 of those are in Lafourche, but 2 of them are in Terrebonne as well. So we're looking forward to that. I'm a little concerned about TE 170 because there's some land rights issues, which I'm assured that they're gonna take care of that. I'm not keeping my fingers crossed, however. Of course, with the government shutdown, there's really not much going on, particularly on TE 181. But the good news about that is that CPRA wants to give that over to the levy district to build. Now, realistically, that's going to be a hard job for anybody to do build that land bridge, because it's not just a line on a map. You actually got to find where you can put it. And I wish them all the luck in the world.
So that's the maps that I sent the other day.
Yeah. I mean, they just draw lines on a map. This is where we're going to put it. Maybe not. So anyway,
You almost got to go back and look at historic land and try and find where that's at.
well, I mean, look, I wish them good luck, man. We need it. Yeah, as far as the 2029 coastal master plan, I've submitted 19 projects through the portal to be considered. And the last one we did was the restriction or necking down, whatever you want to call it, of Grand Pass. That to me is a key right there. There's so much salt water blowing in through that pass, getting into Rockersy, getting into Bayou de Cad, causing issues up there, that if we don't neck that down, we're almost wasting our money on anything else we do up there. So that's in there. We should be getting the intergovernmental agreement with CPRA for that matching grant project. That should be coming back to us shortly. It's all been executed. The CEA with Ducks Unlimited to actually do the work is being signed by, I understand, somebody in Mississippi who's got the authority to do that. So we should be getting that back pretty soon. The coastal use permits for October, we had a total of 7 and we collected $7,200. Initiated 18 and total for the year through October 31st is $65,400. We're getting there. We're getting there. So those are the meetings in October and meetings upcoming. I got to speak at that Watershed Initiative Leadership meeting in Vacherie tomorrow a little bit. So that's all I got, Mr. Chairman.
Thank
Any
you.
questions?
Any questions for Mr. Black? All right, next on the agenda is public comment. No public comments. Committee member comments. Jeff, Tony? Okay. The next meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. The meeting will be here at 5 p.m. in the Terrebonne Parish Council meeting room, second floor of Government Tower. Do we have a motion to adjourn the meeting? Motion by Jan, second by Matt. All in favor? Meeting adjourned.
Stakeout time.